In this video, I'm going to show you how to create reusable content for future projects using the Proposal Pack Wizard's AI Writer. So we'll go in and create a new project, add a new project. You can name your projects anything. This is just for your own information. And since I'm going to create reusable content in this example, I'm going to turn off the merge option so that will keep all the tags in the document. All right, so we'll just select some chapters. And I'm going to select a layout for a full proposal, even though I'm only going to create in the AI Writer one page, just so we can see how building the document later will build in that content. And I'm just going to load the commercial real estate broker proposal. This will work the same in any industry, any situation. We have all our chapters selected. Now we're going to go into the AI Writer. And for the pages to write, I'm going to unselect everything. I'm only going to write a cover letter. How to write. I'll pick the commercial property development real estate. Leave everything else the same. Okay, now we have to set up some instructions here. So we do have to set up two, at least the company and the project. And I have a company profile we're going to use here, already written. Copy and paste this right into our instructions. So there's our company data instructions. It's just a profile for a real estate company. And the project, since this isn't really a project, it is for a reusable cover letter. We still have to create a project instructions file. And I'm just going to give it a short, simple, one-sentence instruction. We're just writing a cover letter for reuse with multiple clients. Now, we've got the page selected, we've got the how to write, we've got the instructions, now we just create the content. Okay, now it's written the content. I can just ignore the suggestions. I should have just turned that off since we only cared about the cover letter. And you can see it wrote that. Let's open it up. And here is our custom AI written cover letter. It uses information from that company profile we pasted in. All formatted, laid out. And you can see it actually did put in all the contact information from the company profile. I can make some edits here if I want. And it did leave in the customer tags. So this is ready for reuse. We're actually going to change one thing here, the date. It dropped in the current date. We'll just make that a proposal kit tag for the current date. Or if you don't want the date, just remove it. So now that the cover letter is written, you have made your edits to it. It's in a form that you want to use for future projects. And we're not going to have to use the AI writer again to write the cover letter in the future. So how we do that is we'll just save our edits. And now I'll click this Make Reusable Template. I've got the cover letter selected. Confirm yes or no. This will copy the AI written template into the My Templates folder. Say yes. All right, and that is all there is to it. Now I can open the template. This is the copy that is in the My Templates folder now. Now we'll close the AI writer. So we can double check that this is in the My Templates folder. Okay, so if you browse to your install folder, that's usually the C drive, in the proposal kit folder, and the proposal pack folder, you'll go into the My Templates folder, and you can see now we have a cover letter in here. It's got the current date, so if I double click that, that is our AI written cover letter. So anytime you have a template in the My Templates folder, in the future, it's going to pull that in and use it in every project. So now that we have that written, every time we create a new proposal, it's going to use that template. Now at any time in any project anywhere, I can go and edit that as well. So I can go into the Add Templates, Show All Templates, pick the cover letter, open it, and it notices there is a custom copy in the My Templates folder. Click yes to open your custom copy. Boom, that is the AI written version. All right, so we could actually get out of this project completely, and to show you what would happen in the future, let's just say we add a completely new project. Now last time I loaded the commercial real estate broker proposal. I'm going to do a different one just so you can see how picking different layouts is separate from the templates. It'll all use the same template. And this has the cover letter in it. All right, so we have all these chapters selected. It's got a cover letter. Now I'm not going to use the AI writer for the rest of the content. We're just going to build this straight up. I'm just going to pick a stock default client out of the CRM here. And it's got my name and address and everything in the company. Normally that would obviously be yours. So we have some company and client data, we've got chapters selected, we've got an AI generated cover letter that's been edited. Let's save this project and we'll see it built with the reused cover letter. Now let's generate our document. All right, so you can see it merged in the client information, the date, our custom written cover letter, and assembled the rest of the proposal. And these are now the fill-in-the-blank templates. Now these ones you could all write through the AI writer as well. Just dumping in information about your project. You can put in page-specific information for all of these with the Pro Kit, or general level instructions for the Pro or the basic versions. And you could have the AI writer quickly fill out every single one of these pages. And using the line item quoting system, I didn't fill in a line item quote, but any financial pages like this will be created by the automated quoting system. So that is how you'll create a reusable chapter template that you can use for any future project using the AI writer. Then use the AI writer for all the rest of your content for every project on a project by project basis. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And click subscribe to keep up on the latest proposal writing tips with Proposal Kit.